Hello everyone. So there has been some questions in my WhatsApp group, and also some people have been already asking me what is the current processing time for the various streams of Alberta immigration. So let's go through the page. I have already shared one of the pages which covers this. So there is a dedicated processing times and inventory web page available on the AIP website. I will share the details of that. So this is the website that I'm talking about, and here you will see there are regular updates provided by AIP. So if you have any questions, I would always suggest come to this particular web page and check the latest numbers. This page was updated on 30th of January 2024, but while I was going through it, I noticed that the first section is still kind of dated. It is still showing the 2023 numbers. We all know that AIP had declared that in 2024 the number of allocations would increase to more than 10,000, but right now if you see here it still has the 2023 numbers. So this table is kind of dated. As you can see, this is still dated October 23. So even though this page was updated on 30th January, this table for the allocation doesn't seem to be updated yet. Okay, so we will concentrate on the next section of the web page, which is the section 2, is basically what we came to this page for. We want to understand for each of the AIP streams how the processing time numbers are looking. Okay, and this we believe is updated as of 30th January, because I saw that there are certain updates dated 2024 in the web page. Okay, so let's go line by line. If you have ever visited this page earlier, AIP used to report the volume and the approximate volume by each of the substreams also, but now it has kind of grouped it in three categories: Alberta Opportunity Stream, Alberta Express Entry Stream, which has its all different pathways or substreams, and then the Rural Renewal Streams. So basically three different streams, and then there are substreams between Alberta Express Entry Stream. So it is kind of clubbing all the Alberta streams in one reporting. So when it says it has only 735 applications in queue for Alberta Express Entry, it means for all the substreams. It shows up against dedicated healthcare pathway, but that's not the correct way of looking at it. It's kind of somewhere in, like, it covers all the five pathways. So dedicated healthcare, priority sector, accelerated tech pathway, and family connections, and in-demand occupation. Sorry, four substreams. Okay, so let's look at the numbers. Alberta Opportunity Stream still has the most number of applications which are pending, and it has a processing time of 6 months. They are still processing applications from August of 2023. I have in my comments in my WhatsApp group people who have applied to AOS in September, in October, December. Your number have yet not come. So please be patient. They are still processing applications from August of 30th last year. It has most applications pending. So if we look at, even though this table is dated, if we look at the 2023 trend, you will see that AOS still has the most number of applications. In fact, more than 50% of applications are just for AOS. AOS is very popular stream here in Alberta. Let's now look into the express entry stream. Express entry stream, as we looked a bit earlier, 735 applications overall are in the queue. Out of this, dedicated healthcare pathway seems to be the quickest. It has just a processing time of 2 weeks, and they are already doing from last month, and they are already at the applications of from January 12th. What that means is, if you look at the trend from last year, dedicated healthcare pathway had only 75 applications last year. So it was kind of the second, yeah, it was kind of the lowest stream available, right? The in terms of numbers. So least popular, and that is one of the reasons it could be the quickest. Understand, guys, the application that you are doing and the kind of processing time it takes, it will depend largely on the volume. So if the stream that you are choosing has a very high volume, it will have a higher processing time, as simple as that. And if it has lower application numbers, it will have a quicker processing time, as we can see here. Okay. Priority sector is 3 months, and they are still in December of last year. Accelerated Tech Pathway has 4 months of processing time, and they are in the 15th of October 2023. And Family Connection and Occupation in Demand is 3 months, and they are still beyond December. So they are still in November of 2023. So the other three substreams are all in the October, sorry, in the 2023 year. So let's see if the numbers make sense. So here the next fastest is priority sector. Let's see how the trend was for last year. Priority sector was 805. See, so 805 means again one of very low numbers, less than 1,000. It has a faster processing time, right? Family Connection in Demand is the next. Family Connection in Demand is the next, and which has the next higher number is Family Connection. The highest is Accelerated Tech Pathway, and it is understandably the slowest. Okay. Rural Renewal Stream. Rural Renewal Stream is another popular stream here in Alberta, and it has almost 1,400 applications in queue, and it has a waiting time of 6 months, right? So let's look into the renewal stream. Yeah, it had a lower allocation, but it has a much higher processing, much higher application. So this kind of is also explaining why it is taking a lot of time. It all depends on the number of applications. So like for example, here we saw Accelerated Tech Pathway had an allocation of almost 1,700, and it's still a processing time of 3 months. Obviously, Rural Renewal Stream had a higher application numbers. It's still taking 6 months of time, and that is I think that has to do with the lower allocations also. Like even though there are many applications, they might just be waiting for the new allocation numbers to come. Okay, so this is what I wanted to cover. If you saw the thumbnail of this particular video, you must have seen that uh, I had rated the I had I kind of created an order of these streams in which these are looking at. So let me just quickly show you that too. Okay, let's see. So let's go back to so if you see here, Alberta Opportunity Stream and Rural Renewal Stream are the slowest, and Dedicated Healthcare Pathway is the fastest. So I hope I was able to answer some of your questions. I know that in most of these cases, you have applied and kind of waiting for a long time, and at that point of time, it becomes it kind of you kind of lose patience. But I would still say keep keep your keep going. Don't lose heart. You will get through the application process. It's just that it's the start of the year. Once we start getting the new nomination numbers, I'm very confident that the applications will the processing time will improve during the year. So if you have any questions, reach out to me on the comments and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.